Hello, welcome. Asha Light Eagle Whispers Healing with my ancestors, and I am going to do a wheel reading for Nancy. And I don't know why she just came into my head half morning, and she, together with another person that I also did do a session for, and this is a Merry Christmas gift from me to you, Nancy, and many blessings and hugs. And let's see what the runes will tell you. Now I'm going to, I hope that you can see all the reading because I'm going to to see how what is and what isn't. And let's start with your East. And for me, your East talks about Ken, and it means that slowly, as this is upside down, it means for me that you're going through a change, and this change is talking about letting go of old habits so that you can move forward into a little bit something more positive. And it's time for you to make a choice what you need in life and what you don't need. Let's see if I can make a little bit more. Oh, what's that? Okay. Let's see if I can make a little bit more more light. I don't know if that's enough or not. I don't have a clue. So I am making a mess, I know, but it's okay. I'm going to clean the mess up. Okay, I'm just happy that the phone didn't fall. So now hopefully whatever needs to be shown will be shown in a very good and positive hopefully way. And I have rune cards, but I don't like rune cards. I like to do my rune readings with casting the runes. So let's see. So as I was talking, you need to, it's time for you to make some choices into what you need to change around yourself and what you need to let go of. It's time to let go of old habits that you're holding on to as well, which you do, and maybe you're not thinking about it very much, but it's something that you need to put some attention to, okay? The next rune that is underneath here is also upside down, and this is Algis, or I call it Algis. I don't remember the name of it in English because my memory is good but short. Sorry for that. But that stands for that you have been closed. It's like you have closed yourself off to take the steps forward into something new. Even if you want to, it's like you have closed that path for yourself somehow, and you shouldn't do that. It's time for you to open up and absolutely see to what it is that you need and what you need to make in a positive way. Underneath here is there is energy around you that have been blocked for some time, and it's time for you to open up that energy and to work with it. So you see you have been blocked and you have gone through difficulties at the same time, and you have been blocked. It can be by someone being in dishonest, or someone who doesn't care about the situation. This can have so many meanings, but it's like some other person have helped to block you, to put you in the situation that you are in. The next rune that you receive underneath there talks about that you have taken so much of sorry my language, but shit. Okay, so much of shit that this have been difficult upon yourself, and you haven't reflected on how much you did take, because as you give so much willingly out of your heart, you're trying to see everything in a positive way, which ain't positive always, you know. You need to think about that. There is rune upon rune here, and I need to be careful what I open up. The next thing that you're receiving is that you have been very depressed, and by being depressed, you haven't seen all that. And the person that you have taken a lot of shit from, sorry for my language, oh my god, a lot of difficulties from, is a person who is very depressed, very hurt, might have problems when it comes to health as well. It doesn't have to be like that, but it can absolutely be like that as well. And that have in a way brought your femininity down. It have brought your self-esteem down as well, because you are giving in. And as you're trying to say how you feel and think, a lot of times it's sometimes difficult for you to do so. The next thing that is coming up underneath is Berkana, which means that there is so much of love for you to give and to receive, but at the same time that love is filled with a lot of emotions. There is so much going on within, so it's like it's both ways. It's both good and bad at the same time, so it's difficult maybe for you to see what's right and wrong, and everything that needs to have a change have taken a very long time to go through. When it comes to I don't know if you have been planning to do some travel and to do some changes, and this is something that have been postponed and will happen within the future. You're going to build up new situations, new things around you together with that travel or what you need to do. And your guides are also saying that it's time for you to let go of negative habits and to move forward into something more positive. It's time to build up yourself. It's time to believe in yourself. You have given so much of yourself to your family that it is time for you to give something back to yourself. It's time for you to communicate and making new choices in life and letting new people into your life as well. You're going to be put in a situation where you need to stand for the truth. And there are times, Nancy, that you need to learn how to shield and ground yourself, because that will be so important for you to think about, okay? The next rune that you receive with Turisage is the hand upside down, which talks about that you're receiving opportunity for work, but you're thinking if you should do that or not. You're scared of doing it. You're scared to bind yourself in something new, and you're scared that it's going to take too much out of your time. But at the same time, you don't want to be stagnated. You're tired of being stagnated, so you want to change. And by doing the change, you're going to, it's like, I would like to say, like, step into a marriage almost. It's like marrying your work, if you understand what I mean by that. I hope you do, because you're going to bind yourself together with that work, and it will do you so much of good. With it, you have Hevas, together with Ansus or As. And for me, this talks about that the energy and communication will flow between you and people, and that will be good, and you're going to be joyful over the decisions that you have made, and all the changes that you are going to make are going to happen in a way that you can't even stop. And I'm so happy for that. Oh my god. with Rado, you receive Tivas, or Tear, and this talks about it's time for you to build up confidence in that you can make, because you're so damn scared that, oh, I am not going to make good, oh, I'm going to fail, oh, it's going to be like this and like that. You're assuming things in your head. Stop that. I wish I could shake you. So stop being hard upon yourself, lady. What you're receiving with Gibo and Kenas is, let me see, you're receiving the crossroads, which talks about that you're standing in crossroads and hoping to see what that will bring you. And what it will bring you is stability, because you receive Udala, I'm not sure how it's called in English, but you are receiving Udal. I'm saying Udal because I'm saying it in Swedish, Udal. And it means that you're going to build up stability. You're going to be joyful over the stability together with your family, because people who wants you to move forward will be joyful and happy for you. And you're going to see how much you grow in what you're going to accomplish. The next thing that is underneath is Winjo, which talks about some sort of sadness and depression that you are holding on to because of you have been wanting to go through some changes, especially when it comes to work, but you have been scared to make that step. And when you decided to make that step, you did it in a fast way, and you had Nancy, you had an experience by doing so. It's like communication. This can be, you know, calling up the people who have invited you to do the work. This can be what can I put this together with, Jesus? Sending a mail, sending a letter, for an example. What the heck? Yeah, or SMS or call. But it take a lot of gut of you to do so, okay? But when you did have an experience spiritually, which means that you knew that it's time. It's like the force told you that, hey, Nancy, now listen up. It's time for you to go through a change, and you're going to go through the change, and it's going to do you a good. And it's time for you to open up your eyes and look at people who is also backstabbing you, but also looking at people who is there. And you have received a new guide as well together with that. And that guide will help you to overcome difficulties in life, okay? And it is going to help you to reboot and to, you know, let go of whatever have stopped you in the past. Is going to help you to work things out so that you absolutely can move forward into doing that, to letting go of stagnation, to letting go of heaviness, and to stop being so responsible when it comes to the relationship of yours, because you have seen to that, but you haven't seen to yourself. And now it's time for you to look to yourself. And what you receive together with that is Yara, okay? And you receive Yara with in between Isa and Naud and Hagelas. And for me, that talks about that the relationship that you're in is there's going to be changes. And the changes won't be easy for you to face, but it's going to do you very good. I think that you are going to face it in a very good way, but you're going to have, how do you say that? It's like you're going to blame yourself that, oh, I don't have enough time to do this for my husband or for this person or that person. Or, oh, I'm so sorry that I don't have. Stop all that if that will come to your mind, whatever that will be about. It's time for you to be you, and it's time for you to enjoy life. The next thing that you receive with Eo is Gibo, which talks about that as you're going to step into the new direction, you're going to heal, work with Mother Earth as much as you can, work with your new guide as much as you can, because you're going to need to work with your guide to have an understanding and to heal and to help you to reboot, because there is something new that you need to learn, and it will be challenging for you in all the way. It will be challenging, but you're going to make it in a very positive, good way. And you're going to open up things that have been closed within you, and whatever have been in gel, you're going to open that up. And the communication, this is all about communication in a way, sweetheart, somehow. But you're going to open up that fear, and you're going to feel more stable. And the change that you're going to go through is Dagas, which talks about that that change will be like night and day. That's how big of a change it will be. And it will bring you positivity and joy. You're going to enjoy the change. But whatever is, hold on to the truth, okay? And free yourself from what you don't need in life. And let go of energy blockings, okay? Work with your chakras a little bit. Okay, now, so let's see to the next level. The next rune that you receive is Fehu, and you receive it with Fehu, which talks about that you're going to be successful when it comes to your work. You're going to build up prosperity, positivity. You're going to build up your confidence as well, which is underneath there. More underneath there is let's see, what is it? Is working on your dreams, because this is going to make your dream to come true, and it's going to put you in new circles of life, not only one but couple. It's like people are going to need your help, and it's going to be to that extent that there are going to be difficulties for you to say no, even if you have to say no. Don't be scared to say no sometimes. Don't take too much water over your head, and you're going to make choices which will be important for you, and you're going to help someone who have undergo some sort of difficulty. You're going to help a person who will need your help. That person might have gone through violence by being beaten up for years, or raped or something. It's like a tragical situation, and you're going to help that person by giving them some options, what they need to work, how they can help themselves, and they are going to need help by from other people to to fix this, because you can't fix this on your own. So either this person is going to need a psychologist or a doctor or something. Don't try to fix this situation on your own, because you can't do that, okay? The next that you're receiving is Answers Upside Down, which talks about that there are going to be things in these situations that this person might not be honest about. So try to, if you get a gut about something, listen to that, because this situation has been happening for some time, and this person haven't done anything much. This person have just gone out and communicated with people, but nothing more. For something to happen, that person needs to open up. You have taken enough of shit from people, okay? You are not going to take more. You're going to have a better communication with with your guides and so on. You're going to open up much more, and the change is going to be extreme as you receive it with Dagas, but also with Fehu. And you're going to be stable in that position. Then you receive, that's the eye. You receive the eye. It's like, I don't know if someone is, you know, doing things willingly to make you sad sometimes. So if you feel that, make stop to it, because that someone wants you to sort of stagnate, to be stagnated and not move forward. Don't let that happen to yourself. You know, you need to work things out in a different way than what you have done till now. And then you receive hell, and you receive hell together with and that means that it's time for you to reboot. It's time for you to see, even if you need to let go of half of the material things and you know, things that you truly don't need, whatever it is that you need to let go of, do it and restart from the beginning, because it will do you just some justice. You will be joyful by doing so. And meditate. Try to meditate to receive some answers from hell, for an example, from the goddess Hel, or from someone, you know, from another goddess that you're working with. Be positive in what you're going to work with, and work your emotions. Work with your emotions, because that will be important for you to think about. And when you're going to open up, it's going to be joyful, and you're going to free yourself in a positive, good way. Yeah, I am thinking, have I? No, I haven't. So that's what you're receiving, Nancy. So there is going to be joy and positivity for you. You're going to work out things. You're going to go through changes. That positivity will be good for you together with your family, but also with your feelings and with the changes that you're going to go through. And the changes are going to be emotional and hard. And there are going to be times that you're going to feel like you're stagnated, but you are not. Don't lose this opportunity when it comes to work. Don't lose this opportunity. Don't let it, don't destroy your life just because of fears, you know. Go for it, because it's going to work out in a good way. Okay. I have read all the runes for you. When it comes to the relationship that you're in, it's going to work out in a good way, even if you're worried a lot. And the communication between you and the change and the relationship will be good as well. Even if that person is going to feel sorry for themselves, you're going to be fine. Don't let that affect you. It's time for you to go through the changes, and you're not in a way you want it, but at the same time you're scared. Don't let fears take over, because when things are going to start happening, you have that with Hagelas, it's going to happen in a very fast way. So, you know, it's going to do you good. And some of the things that are going to change is things that you can't control over. So don't even try to control it. I'm trying to see if I have missed anything, but I don't think so. You're going through a change. You're going to sign a contract. You're going to meditate a lot. Work on your strength, becoming stronger. Things are going to happen in a fast way for you, and the energy will have a different flow. You're going to be able to let go of old habits that you don't need in life. And you're going to, as I said, sign a paper. But before you do that, you're going to, you know, think, should I or should I not? You're going to be in crossroads, and don't be, because whatever you're going to be in crossroads with will just do you some justice. You're going to be happy over the choices that you're going to make. So don't be afraid to do so anyways. You're going to be more stable than what you have been. Things are going to move forward, and you're going to be surprised in how it's going to move forward. You're going to have to open up yourself, but also hold on to the truth. Communicate with new people, which will do you good. And, you know, the people that you're going to work with might have difficulties of some sort, and it will do you good to learn. You're going to meet people with different tragedies and difficulties, and that will challenge you as a person to see, you know, the value of life and things in a different way. And the things that have made you to stagnate is going to move forward, and whatever negativity it is that you're bearing with you has to do with your depression, because you're letting that negativity touch you and to stagnate it. You need to come out of that negative circle, which I hope that you're going to come out from. And when things are going to, you know, move forward, you're going to work together with other people, and whatever work you're going to do is going to do you good, and it's going to make you, you know, to go through a change. So, you know, however I'm looking at all this, it is just telling me that you're going to go through a change. That change will just do you so good. Don't let other, you know, things influence, okay? There is I'm trying to see if I have missed something important. What is around your heart is love changes, and to move forward and to work with your guides, to let go of depression and negative, to free yourself from things that have been holding you within, to make a change towards the energy, to work with your emotions that are upside down, to stop taking shit from other people, which you have done taken enough of, to be romantic and to be joyful at the same time, and to work on your dreams in a positive way, to build up yourself as a human being, and to let go of whatever you don't need in life, to work with other people, and to find balance in your emotions, and to build up your femininity, and to free yourself as well. And at the end, to have your family holding your back. That's what close to your heart. So I hope that you can understand your runes. This is a rune reading for you. I've done a card reading too. I just wanted to see if something else would come up with your runes or not. And this is what you received. I did throw all the runes that is here, because I wanted to see how they would fall and so on. And this was an interesting rune reading, I have to say, because it shows your fears, it shows what you need to overcome, it shows so many things. So, you know, work on those things. And I hope that you enjoyed the session as well. And Merry Christmas to you. And let's see if I can move this. Merry Christmas to you. Let me change the camera. Merry Christmas to you. And yeah, hope to talk to you whenever. I don't know. We are just getting to know each other. So yeah, but it's fun to meet people with same experiences, and we have you know, same experience in some of the things, and I enjoy that, and I'm happy to see that it's not just me, but other people as well. So till next time, blessings, hugs.